Quick disclaimer, I am not sponsored by Origin Realms, but I am a staff member on the server. This video is just meant to give players more information about the server in a fun, engaging way from a source that knows pretty much all there is to know about the features. Enjoy the video!
Why, hi, how's it going? What's up? Welcome to the video. Welcome to another showcase. The previous showcase did great. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. It's all about the recent furniture update, but today we're gonna be covering something that has actually been around for a very long time, and something that people have questions about, something that new players don't really know much about, so we wanted to cover it. Today is the topic of farming, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title. Obviously, we're going to be talking about farming, and that is why I am here at Jacko's farm. Here's the man himself, but we'll cover him in a bit. Yes, that's the plan for this video. If you are excited about that, you could leave a like right now if you wanted to, or you could, you could subscribe. That could be pretty cool. This video is about a server by the name of Origin Realms. If you don't know what Origin Realms is, you should go check it out with the IP that's up on screen right now. You can join with the most recent version of Java Minecraft and experience these features for yourself. I have a feeling you won't want to leave. That's how they got me to be a moderator on the server, is they trapped me. Like please help. There's I can't get out. I've been here for like 3 years. There's nothing I can do to get out. Wait, please don't transition to the next. So, farming is an integral part of Minecraft as a game in general. The way that you get new resources, the way that you build yourself up is through farming. And whether that means farming blocks or resources that way, usually it does somehow involve food. And food is a big part of your Minecraft gameplay experience. Well, Origin Realms decided, let's take this one step further and add in some new crops. So, as we can... Hi, how's it going? Before we were so rudely interrupted, we can see here, Origin Realms decided to add some new beautiful crops to the game. Check it out. There's 7 in total, unless I'm missing one, and there's 8 in total. I can't count. There's all these crops, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's talk about it. Random interjection. Hello, grass. You should subscribe. You should subscribe to me. I would appreciate that very much, and I think you would enjoy it. There's new videos coming out, not just Origin Realms videos, but hello more grass, but more other videos as well. You should subscribe. You should do that. It would be a great time. I would appreciate it. Please subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. Please subscribe. Grass. So how exactly do you get the crops that you need? How exactly do you tap into this beautiful new system and grow your own crops for yourself? Well, you're gonna need something by the name of the planter box, and this right here is the source of all of your farming joys and needs and all the things. This is your farming buddy. It's great because it can grow all of these different crops. There's not like you need a different one for each one. It's like all of these can grow in the same planter's box. To interact with this guy, all you have to do is right click and it'll open this GUI here. You can see there's a bunch of different meters and symbols and all these things. What do they even mean? What do we do here? Well, that's what I'm here to explain. Yeah, it's a little complicated once you start, but once you start to really understand what these things mean, it makes total sense. So to start with, we're gonna look at this blue bar. Something we all know about plants in general is that we have to water them, and water is a part of this thing. That's why this is blue. That is what we're doing. We're going to water this. We need to water this for the crops to actually grow. And I don't have a bucket, so let me let's look around a little bit. I don't. Oh, bucket, where are you? Where'd you run off to? I just had you, and I don't know where you went. Where'd you go, bucket? Where'd you? My bucket wanted to climb a tree. What's up with that? What are you doing up here, bro? What you doing up here? I need you for the showcase. Gosh. Buckets, you know? So yes, with our water bucket here and our witchy friend in the background, all you have to do is take the water bucket and you right click on the planter. As you can see, it went up from the 1 bar to 3 bars. But that's not it. You need more water than that. More water. Whoop. And that goes up to a little bit more. A little bit more water. And a little bit final, top off there. You get this water bar full, that's what you want. The second bar here is something called soil. This is a bag of soil. I'll let you know how you get this in a bit. But all you have to know is you take this guy, and there's two ways to do this. You can either take this bag of soil, right click on the planter's box like this, and that will add it into this place, or you can take the whole stack and just plop it right up here in the bag of soil slot, and it'll automatically fill it up for you. Plus, once this starts to go down later on as you're using your planter's box, this will just fill it in automatically. You don't have to worry about it. So this is the way I would recommend to do it, is put bags of soil in the planter's boxes so that you can automatically restock your soil. Both of these bars are very important. The water bar is going to maintain the speed of growth for the crop. So if your water is low, the crop is not going to grow very fast. And the soil is the quality of the crop. And we'll talk about the star system here in a bit, but you want to keep this as high as possible so that you can get the highest quality crop out of your planter's box. So how do we actually plant the crops in the planter's box? Well, it's quite simple. It's similar to the soil. There's two ways to do it. You can either right-click with the seeds, obviously, and it plants it just like that, or you can put the seeds in the little seed spot right in the middle, and you can just put them there, and that will automatically refill once you harvest the crop. You can also see here on the right side, it has a stages of growth icon, and as you go through the 3 stages, it will show you which stage you're on. So for example, with this corn box, you can see it's at 3 out of 3. If you break it at 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3, it won't drop the actual crop item. It'll just either drop seeds or drop nothing. So you want to wait until it gets all the way up to 3, and that's where you'll get your actual crop item. So then what is this final third weird looking backpack slot? Well, that is fertilizer actually. And as you can see here in my inventory, I have a stack of produce multiplier, which is one of the fertilizers that we have on the server. Currently, I believe we have 3. We have this one, the produce multiplier. We have a speed grow fertilizer, which makes things grow faster. And we have a golden crops one. I don't exactly remember what the name is, but that one I don't even think exists in loot tables right now. That may change very quickly, and so I would recommend you ask about that if you're on the server. But those three are here. Produce multiplier is the one that we will focus on today. Once again, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either right click, and that'll just pop it right in here, or you can just put it in the planter's box right away. Once it's there, as you can see, it grabs it, and I can't take it out. It's stuck with this crop. So once this crop grows up to be a full-blown corn, then that is when this will be used up and implemented, and it'll give you, just as the produce multiplier thing implies, it'll give you more than 1. For the speed grow, it just makes it grow a little bit faster, or actually pretty substantially faster, actually. It's pretty quick. And then the golden goods one, that's what it's called, the golden goods fertilizer. That one makes it an automatic gold pretty much every time. And we're gonna cover gold crops here very shortly. So why do I want to fill this up and this up all the way? Why would I want to do that? Well, if your soil is all the way up, you get a chance to get a 3-star crop. If it's down a little bit, you can get a 2-star or a 1-star, and those don't sell as well. So you want to get this all the way up. You want to keep your soil topped up as much as you can, and you also want to keep your water topped up, because not only does it do the speed, but if your water is all the way up and your soil is all the way up, you get a chance to grow a golden crop. As you can see, golden crops, we've got a few right here. We got the golden corn, we got the golden pineapple, and the golden mango. These 3 are, they have the possibility to grow from these guys, and you'll very clearly be able to see it when it's grown to gold. I'll show you how that looks in a second, but the golden corn comes from the corn. It has a chance to grow with the full soil and water for the corn. Golden pineapple obviously comes from the pineapple, and the mango comes from the mango tree. Golden apples are not farmable, so the apples are the only ones that don't have the golden variant of it that is growable. That makes total sense because golden apples are still used the same way as they are in vanilla, and yeah, we don't want people growing a billion golden apples because that might be a little unbalanced. This does also mean that you cannot sell golden apples to the NPC that trades for this, so Jacko, which we will talk about later, but it does mean that you can make golden apples normally, and the golden apples do exactly what they do in vanilla with the healing and all those properties that golden apples have. On the topic of golden crops, I wanted to show you guys my personal farm. This is my personal space where I do all of my farming, and as you can see right over here, we've got a nice shiny golden pineapple. It has a different texture from this guy and the normal pineapple, and this one, when you break it, it gives you a golden pineapple item instead of the normal pineapple item from these guys. Same thing with the golden mango trees. If I can find one, I could have sworn I had one in here. I guess none of my mango trees went gold, but the fact still remains, the texture is different, and it just looks shinier and prettier than all the other pineapples and such. So as it turns to dusk, how exactly do we harvest the crops once they're here? Do I have to use a hoe? What do I do? Well, the easiest thing you can do is literally you just punch it, and it drops the thing, and you just punch it. So you can punch it there, or you can actually punch the crop item on top, and that is that's how you farm these. That's how you can take these down. In fact, let me show you with this one. If I just punch that guy, it drops the actual corn item, and then I can plant some new corn seeds. Side note, all of the available crops here are the pineapple, obviously, as you can see here. Beautiful model. We've got the eggplant, good nice model there as well. You saw the corn model earlier, but that is there as well. The chilies, which are kind of fun. Mango trees, which you saw a lot of recently. The apple trees, which are amazing. I actually really like how the apple trees look. The lettuce leaves here, which is pretty fun. And then the bananas, which I think is the most exotic of all of these. I like the bananas and the pineapples the most out of all of these, honestly, just because they're so fun. Like, look at these leaves. They're just chaotic. I love them. Hey, you. Hey, you right there. Yeah, I see you. Look at me blinking at you. You're right there. You're right there. You know what you should do right now? You should go down in the description of my video and join my Discord. Because I hang out there a lot. And I post things there for new videos that come out, and you should come hang out. It's a great time. You should totally come join my Discord. It's a really cool place, and I love you all, and I really want to interact with you. So click that link down below for the Discord invite, and I'll see you there. But Knarfy, you may be asking, how exactly do I sell these things and make money off of them? Because that's really my only goal, is to make money and to exploit the ecosystem and the economy, and make a bunch of money. That's all I really want to do. Well, lucky viewer, today is your day that's a thing. It's because this guy is the one that you want to talk to. If you go ahead and walk up to him, right click, he will open his NPC menu, which, as you can see here, he sells lettuce seeds for 1 ruby, and he buys all the lettuce with the different star ratings here for different ruby amounts. And as you can see, the golden crops are much more valuable than these other ones. This is the star system we're talking about with the soil. If your soil bar is all the way up to the top, then that is how you'll get the 3-star lettuce. If it is not all the way at the top, you will likely get a 2-star or a 1-star. And as you can see, the 1-star is half the price of the 3-star, which can be really painful if you're farming these in mass. Jacko also resets his trades every night at midnight. So as you can see, it's now midnight, and if we go back to Jacko, his trades are all now different. And, oh, well, see, they're supposed to be different, but that's a bug right now when it's different, so it's not different. That's awkward. I promise it's supposed to be different. Usually it's not the same thing 6 times in a row, but, you know, hopefully that's fixed soon. His trades do change. The other person I wanted to talk about here at Jacko's farm is this guy over here, our fancy friend, Jeckyl. And he is he's a fun-looking villager with some sort of steampunk stuff there. He's the techie of the duo here. And if you go into his menu, you can see he's got a planter's box, he's got his produce multiplier, and he's got the bags of soil. This is where you're going to get all your resources before you start farming, so that you can actually build up your farm. And produce multiplier, you can put those in, the bag of soil, all that stuff. That's what you get from this guy. I gotta say, from my personal experience, the produce multiplier is absolutely worth it. As you can tell from the prices, you buy it for 6, and if you're using it literally at all, you pretty much automatically get your monies back. It has a guarantee to drop usually more than 1, and if you have more than 1 planter's box, already the base price, even with a 1-star, is 4. So if you get 2, you're already making money. So produce multiplier, absolutely worth it. 100% get it for every single harvest. It is 100% worth it. I cannot recommend it enough. It is 100% worth it. That is in fact the main way that you can make money with this, is produce multiplier. This will literally give you double, triple, quadruple your money's worth that you're putting into this out. Plus that coupled with the soil and stuff, that's going to be it's a hefty chunk of change out at the beginning, but it does pay back. It does, I promise, and it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. It does make you money. It absolutely makes you money. Hopefully that all made sense. If it doesn't make any sense, feel free to ask any questions in the comments. I'm happy to answer, happy to respond to things, happy to have conversations about feedback from you guys about how the farming system works right now and how it can be changed and implemented differently. You guys are welcome to throw some of that in the comments. Happy to talk about that. A couple quick important details. It does not, this farming system does not replace the original crops. So as you can see, you got pumpkins, you got melons, you got beetroots, you got potatoes, you got netherwort, you got all these things. None of these are in planters boxes. They're all just on tilled dirt. All these crops work totally fine. They're totally normal. Even kelp. Even kelp works. All the things work. So that's a helpful little tip for you guys, because you can grow these as well. So you can make a giant potato farm, get all the food you want out of that, and then use your crops from this system to gain money. That's the main goal for this stuff, is to farm this and to get some rubies in your pocket. Another potentially useful detail is that the crops are actually edible. You can eat the crops, and they will actually give you hunger back, and that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little extra feature. I personally would say sell the crops instead of eat them, but I think that's a really neat thing. If you really do need a food source and you have some of these extra laying around, you're welcome to eat them. Obviously it costs rubies basically because you're not making those rubies, but I think it's a neat detail that they implemented, and yeah, I like it. Be warned though, this does include the golden crops. So be very careful. You may eat something that costs 64 rubies. Another small cool detail is that these actually do work in the composter. They can be composted, and they're not, of course, a 100% guarantee for every time, but you can put them in the composter, and this also includes the golden crops, and that hurt. But that is also possible. That is something that you can do. Obviously, this also does work with the normal crops as well, and normal crops are also still edible. So kind of cool that they were able to implement both and do all that, and yeah, I think it was really cool. It's a really neat way to do it, and a neat combo of the custom stuff doing what the vanilla stuff does, and the vanilla stuff still working. Finally, one small tip for you guys. As you can tell, there's no actual water source nearby me. And that's intentional, because what I've done is I've taken these, as you can see, there's some blocks here, some more vanilla blocks here. This is more custom blocks. These are slabs. And what you can do is you can waterlog these slabs and then just pull water up from the slabs. So that's what I've done this entire video, is just pull water up from there. And you can water your crops just from your floor, basically. It allows you to keep a custom nice floor and still be able to water all your crops. As you can see in my main farm space, this is also true. These are all waterlogged slabs down here, and yep, it just allows me to go through and quickly water everything. Okay.
Nice on.
Okay, so yes, we've covered everything. That's about it. That should be the little starter kit for you. So if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I'm happy to answer questions and talk with you guys about what it means to farm on Origin Realms. Also, there's always people on the server to be able to help you out and make your experience with farming the best it could possibly be. It's a really cool system. It's a really neat system. The custom models are amazing, and I highly recommend you check it out. Once again, the IP is on the screen, play.originrealms.com, if you want to check it out for yourself. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this this fun commentary showcase style of video, feel free to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so come hang out. It's going to be a great time. And yeah, join my Discord. It's a great place where you get to see new things before they even come out on my channel. And yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. I love you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Bye-bye.